Hello Wowheads and welcome to another WoW video. Today we're going to be talking about the New World PvP event in 8.2 Battle for Nazjatar and how Blizzard may have frickin' ruined it.
He did it! Oh, he did it!
Alright guys, let's just get right on into it here. So, Battle for Nazjatar takes place in the coolest zone, possibly to date. Nazjatar. Duh. Now, Battle for Nazjatar has you running around, killing Horde, capping towers, earning points, and earning this new currency called the Battle Commendations or whatever. It had potential. It was fun. Now, Blizzard decided to respond to a problem that a lot of players have been having with this event. An issue that's existed with this event since pretty much Winter Grasp. Or, no, not Winter Grasp. How about Honor Hold PvP? Or any world PvP since Vanilla? The issue is faction imbalance. Now, let's talk about this. You have a server where you have 3,000 or more. There's servers with way more than that. 3,000 Horde and maybe 100 Alliance. Now that creates an imbalance, or shard, I should say. It's not always it's never a server anymore. That creates an imbalance where this event is pretty much steamrollable for the Horde. And it gives the Alliance very little incentive to turn War Mode on, and it gives the Horde no reason to turn War Mode off. Now, here's the changes they made. Now, let's see if this makes any sense. Kyvax, I think that's how you pronounce it, community manager for Blizzard, made this post about the Battle for Nazjatar changes. We've heard your feedback and experienced it for ourselves. There can be lopsided faction representation during the Battle for Nazjatar event. We've seen cases where only one faction is represented. To address this, we've now changed it via hotfix, so the Battle for Nazjatar will only become active when Nazjatar has a good mix of both Horde and Alliance players in War Mode. When that is not the case, an alternative event will become active called Ashara's Elite Commanders. This is also available to players who are not in War Mode, and it also awards Nazjatar Battle Commendations for slaying elite commanders during that event. We're continuing to monitor and investigate reports of server lag during the event, and we're acting on feedback about significantly imbalanced areas. We'll let you know as we make further changes. Thank you for your patience and continued feedback. Now, when I saw this, it was the second, I think. The second. It was 2 days ago now this has happened. He made it July 1st at 10:30 p.m. He decided to let us know about these changes. Now, obviously, he didn't make the changes. You can't blame this guy. This poor, bland World of Warcraft, not Ghost Crawler dude here. But in those 2 days, I've watched it explode to now 209 posts on this forum. And, I'm not gonna say people are happy. And here's why. One, this doesn't fix the imbalance. This just simply takes a cool PvP event, an incentive to turn War Mode on, and turns it into something else entirely. Two, it still doesn't change the fact that you're going to have a completely imbalanced experience when it comes to killing these rares. You're not going to be able to communicate or group up with Horde players who are going running around and killing these rares. You're not going to be able to have them cooperate or work with you. And if you only have a few Alliance characters in your shard, or say you're Horde and you're in an Alliance heavy shard, you only have a few Horde with you, you're not going to be able to kill these rares. Or you're never going to have the actual PvP event spawn. And from what I've been reading, this event has been only lasting for about 2 minutes. Meaning, 2 minutes passes, and everybody in the zone has killed the rares. Because think about it, everybody's in Nazjatar right now, gearing up their Benthic gear, farming these battle commendations, and that's another one, the battle commendations. If you want to piss PvPers off, this is how you do it. You take a PvP-only currency, and you make it obtainable through PvE events, making those items not prestigious badges of honor for killing members of the opposite faction. No, it's a badge of honor for grouping up with a bunch of super geared people from your guild in farming rares. It's not the same thing. It devalues achievement. But anyway, let's read a few of the forum posts here, shall we? This is from Torthy, from Fluff and Blood, a level 120 Zandalari troll mage, hardcore. So basically, it will never be active now. Not to mention these elite commanders don't even seem to show up on my map when they spawn. One reply. Let's see what it was. Yeah, nothing worth it. Okay, let's see. It was the only meaningful world PvP that ever existed in WoW. As it has actual rewards and zone-wide objectives, instead of a bunch of raid-restricted quests that are camped by gankers. Horrible grammar for that guy. Hopefully this fix is only temporary. Let's see some more. Does this replacement event give conquest also? And nope, it's not PvP. Just wait for Classic. Oh boy. I mean, listen. I'm glad Blizzard is paying attention to the issues that we're all facing. But changing a world PvP event to something that's not a world PvP event is just putting a band-aid on the problem. And it's honestly doing more harm than good. Because now you've taken a fun PvP event and you've made it possible for Imbalance shards to never see that event again. I like the attention, and I like the fact that you're trying, but try harder. Listen better, and maybe you might figure something out. My personal solution is that when you're in an Imbalance shard, buff those Alliance players taking part in the battle to a mathematical percentage that equals all those Horde. Make them gods, give them buffs, or let NPCs follow them around that are super strong. Something that means you can actually play these world PvP events on an Imbalance shard. Or, it's time to start grouping people up again. And that's all for today. You guys have a nice one, and I'll see you in the world of Azeroth.